Okay. Let's hope this time it works. Just had to wait it out. One of the fantastic parts of doing live streams, you just have to wait things out. Some days are good, some days are bad. Some days you just want to give up, and some days you want to fight on. And I do not know how to spell anything correctly. Whoops. There we go. So let's see if we could continue on with this live stream. If so, hooray. If not, nah well, I tried my best. And I'm not playing any music because apparently there is one of the songs that gets claimed. Even though it's supposed to be non-copyrighted, but still gets claimed because of the auto system that YouTube has. So, if anything else, we'll just go on with either silence or Minecraft music. But it's fine. It's totally fine. I just wanted to live stream tonight. That's all I wanted to do. And that's what I'm going to do. Just have fun. Talk to the people who are here. Even though it's late at night. Do apologize for that. But this is the best I can do. Had to wait for I had 1 gigabyte, then I had half of a gigabyte, then it went up to 2, 3, 6, finally went up to 10, then 12. So it looks like there was an outage, and it was slowly but surely coming back little bit by little bit. But that's not to say that it was annoying that it happened, but it's out of my control. On my day off, all I wanted to do was live stream. At least I did a successful PewDiePie 2% live stream. At least we had that going. At least we could say that went well with the PewDiePie 2% live stream. The only thing that went bad was when I wanted to do some Minecraft. But first, as soon as I was done live streaming Tuber Simulator, my internet goes down. So I'm like, okay, I'll wait till it comes back. It comes back. Alright, time to live stream. It started off so well, and then destruction happened. That's when it was just more of a hassle to do a live stream. So I restarted the router, I restarted the computer, I tried it again, and all it was is that it was just complete and utter chaos, that everything was just buffering. We were chatting along in the live stream chat, so that was good. And then Code 3 Boys coming in with so many donations at once. That in itself was crazy. Absolutely crazy. Try to refresh the page, because I have yet to drop any frames right now, so. Had to downgrade from 60 frames down to 30 frames, so it won't be too much processing. But as far as I know, it looks fine to me. Yeah, is that I've already done so many notifications. I did the video upload, I did a PewDiePie 2% notification, and I did 2 other Minecraft live streams. So those were the other 2 notifications, and then this is a 5th notification. So it's so bad right now. Yeah, that's the only bad part about it. Everyone has to go to sleep. But I just wanted to do a little bit of a live stream. Because I said I was going to do a live stream. I meant it. I'm going to do it. And hopefully things turn out well for this one. But let me go ahead and do the red screen of death real quick. I'm going to upload a video tomorrow. Hopefully those videos do well. I still have the PewDiePie Tube Simulator one, but it's fine. Let's see here. Let us see. Copy. So again, hopefully things go well. Good old Minecraft music. What more could you ask for? Let me go ahead and look at the chat real quick, see if there's anybody else who's here. What's up? The Nether Noob. Haha. So mainly, I'm just gonna live stream for probably 3 hours. Then I'm gonna make the video about lit level 700, and then afterwards, that's when I'm gonna go ahead and go to sleep, wake up early, and then upload the videos, and then do the live stream before I have to go to work. Okay, let me go ahead and do the red screen of death. Red screen of death. I'm still here. Just gonna go invite one of my friends. Beep 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 beep. I was gonna fix up the other 3 pickaxes, but it turns out I had to be level 38 to fix those pickaxes. It would take way too long. I just play the game every single day. That's how I got good at PewDiePie Tube Simulator. Just play the game every single day. Even after about a good year and a half of no updates. And they're aware of it. They know about it. It's not a diss or anything. Even after a while of no updates, I still continued on playing the game. I was hoping that a brand new update will come along real soon. But the thing was that the main thing of why it wasn't updated for so long is because they were working on H3 Ball Rider. But they didn't announce anything about that, so we were left in the dark for a while. In hindsight, had they actually messaged people or not, like they did an announcement that they are working on a new game, then it wouldn't be so bad. But people thought that they just gave up on the game entirely, which that was not the case. But H3 Ball Rider took a lot of time away from working on Tube Simulator. So that's why we haven't received any new updates for the game for a long while. Did I really leave all these shovels back there? I think I did. How did I forget? Oh well. Time to go back. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to tweet out the live stream. I need to commission new emotes. Probably gonna commission 3 more emotes to be made. So I'm just checking up on Twitter real quick. Just being sure that I'm not missing anything. Okay. AVN, what is up? H3 Heroes, what is up? Nano, what is up? I'm not gonna lie, I am a bit annoyed. Yes, Steve, you can. Let us see. Red screen of death. Red screen of death time. Well, because I tried for at least a good hour to do a live stream, but it just turns out that there was an outage going on in the region, so I was not able to do any live stream for a good 2 hours. Granted, it happened after we were done with PewDiePie Tuber Simulator, so that is a blessing. Out of anything else, that was a blessing. And then when I did the live stream earlier, which I believe you were here earlier, where it was just complete buffer, Code 3 Boys saved the day just by completely donating throughout the whole entire live stream. It's crazy. I really wanted to speak so badly, but I knew that I wouldn't be able to if it's all going to be buffering. Like, seriously, look. Let me go ahead and just I kept all of it. Let me see. Open. Let us see, where is it at? He donated $2 13 times. He donated $4 one time, $5 one time, $10 one time, and then $20. A madman. He donated $65 throughout that 20-minute of a failed live stream. Go ahead and go to options and do I'm trying to remember, either do pretty much a hard reset where you just just turn it off manually through the option menu, or just do a restart from the menu. I don't remember exactly what you need to do. Usually I would just do a hard restart where I just turn it off and then wait like 10 seconds and then turn it back on. See if that does anything. By all means, if you want to add me on Tuba Simulator, you can. That's all up to you, though. I love the stainless steel cup. Even after 6 hours, my drink is still cold. And there's no ice in there anymore. Stainless steel cups. They work really well. There's the shovels I left behind like a dummy. Oh well. So mainly, if I were to combine this shovel with these shovels right here, it has to be level 38. So I'm not gonna spend all that time fixing up the shovels. Maybe offline though, while I'm editing or something like that. No, it's fine, Baby Luna. It's fine. I'm not rushing you or anything. Why is this here though? Oh, I think I was trying to combine this. Oh yeah, I think that's the case. I wanted to combine this with an efficiency 4, which I don't have yet. So I can make even more pickaxes. Pickaxes galore. How much will this cost anyways? Let me see. Unless this is one of the pickaxes that I can't do. Because that's completely possible. Too expensive. Too expensive. Okay, this is the pickaxe that I can't do. I don't know if efficiency 4 book will help. If not, then this is just going to be the pickaxe that's going to forever be efficiency 4 because it's way too expensive to fix. And then down the line with this one, I've been trying to make efficiency 4, I'm breaking 3, so touch 1, mending 1, along with efficiency 4, yada yada yada. You get the idea. So I'm going to make another pickaxe that's efficiency 5. So I'm just going to stock up more and more on pickaxes. If you're on mobile, it may lag. That's a given. I have not dropped any frames yet, so it's all good for me. And the only reason why I'm doing the Minecraft music, because right now, no copyright sounds. One of the songs that they have is being content ID claimed. So it's going to be quite annoying just to deal with that. Oh yeah, I still have pickaxes right here. Why do I have this still? I need to get rid of this. Like, I don't need this right now. I need more space. I'm just so flabbergasted with how this whole day went. Even though this is my day off, I would still like to have it be nice, you know? I've already uploaded the video. I have the Tuber Simulator livestream done. 2 failed live streams, but Mr. Code 3 Boys, FHP, saved the day with all those donations. Like, he didn't even have to. He did it while my live stream was just crashing, burning all over the place. I was not expecting any of that. He really saved the day with that one. So what's going to happen is that, of course, he's going to be mentioned within the level 700 video. And then afterwards, all his donations will still remain up for level 700 to 750. And then he'll get another shout out. Being a true VIP right there. I don't need this sword. I need the other sword. There we go. Look at that. Sharpness 5, knockback 2, looting 3, fire spec 2, unbreaking 3, mending 1. It only took an hour of waiting, Ari. An hour of waiting is forever on the internet. But I'm so glad that you guys are still here to support. That means the world to me. Really, it does. Let's go ahead and invite baby Luna. I'm trying to get Demi here. But I don't think he's gonna... Let's see. Huh. Okay. He'll come back. I'm pretty sure he will. I don't know about you, but I'm adding sauerkraut to my diet. Because what I've read, that sauerkraut has so many good things to help you with. It's a good probiotic, helps your digestive system. Apparently it helps relieve stress and things like that. So I'm pretty much adding it to my diet. I honestly like the flavor of sauerkraut. I don't know about you guys, but I like the flavor. So that alone is another plus for me. And you could buy jars of sauerkraut at Walmart for $2. Like a full jar of sauerkraut. What's up, Unknown? Welcome back. Well, Sharpness X is a PC thing. You can't really get it on console. Sharpness 5 is the highest thing you could get. If only there was more to the library of Minecraft. But yeah, I'm adding sauerkraut to my diet, and I like it. Of course, my body didn't really like it after like the first few days. But that's probably because I had not so good sauerkraut. It came in small bags instead of an actual jar. So that's probably what did it. But I haven't really had any problems with the sauerkraut in the jar. Especially when it has still the vinegar and things like that in the jar itself, just to keep it more fresh. I can see why. I could add spicy foods, and I know it has so many benefits, but I don't want to suffer through all the burning sensation. So, you know, I don't want to burn. Although it is still good, because capsaicin actually helps a lot too. Apparently, capsaicin also helps you to be in a good mood, even after it burns. But it's like, it's all in moderation, really. Because you can just add a little bit, and it wouldn't be too much to bear. But I can't even handle hot sauce for crying out loud. What am I doing? I could just do this. This is so much easier. I'm in the game because Outer Minds recognizes me as being one of the YouTubers that could continuously support their game and make videos about their game. If PewDiePie recognizes me, now that would be something else. He may be very, very well the person that will launch my career as a YouTuber on the platform. But I just gotta wait patiently. I'm still gonna meme about it. But one day, if he does notice me, and a lot of people come to my channel because of that, then I will have PewDiePie to thank for that. And also Outer Minds for making a fantastic game for me to continue on making videos about to begin with, so that PewDiePie would notice me. Or because of the game, PewDiePie notices me. Wording. English is hard. Not like there's gonna be a little door out of the middle of nowhere that's just gonna pique somebody's curiosity. It's like, why is there a door up here? EB, welcome back. I didn't expect you to be here. It took about a good hour, maybe 2 hours, just to finally be able to live stream tonight. I'm trying to climb up the mountain. I'm failing so hard. Haha, parkour. I'm not technically still streaming. I just barely started with the live stream. I tried. I tried for 2 hours to do a live stream, but the internet connection was just so horrible. I had good download speed. Like, my download speed was fine. It was the upload speed that was the problem. There was an outage, so I couldn't even do a live stream at all. Like, at the minimum, I have to get at least 10 gigabytes up so that I'll be able to do a live stream. No problem. It's that, again, I tried to do a live stream. Like, after the PewDiePie Tube Simulator live stream, that's when my internet went down. So, it was just perfect timing. It's like, okay, so I guess it's going to go down. I'm just going to wait for it to go back up. It did, but when I tried to do a live stream, I didn't check my upload speed, and it was just below, at bare minimum, 1 gigabyte upload speed. So there was no way for me to do a live stream. And it lasted for a good 2 hours. I thought it was just my computer that was messing up, but no, it was the ISP that was messing up. There's so many factors that go into a live stream that I learned throughout the time. Is that either the ISP is bad, the internet connection is bad, or my computer is bad. If all three are bad, then it's like, well, looks like I'm not going to be able to live stream for the day. But again, I'm just so grateful that at least with the PewDiePie Tube Simulator live stream, that alone went well. So, that itself, a successful live stream. This is take 3. This is absolutely take 3 of the live stream, and right now it's going so well. It just looks like the internet is coming back little bit by little bit, but I still have to put down the what's it called? What was it called? I want to say buffer rate. I don't know if that's the word for it, but that's down a little bit, and then I had to decrease the resolution from 60 frames down to 30 frames so that it wouldn't be too much stress on the computer itself. Oh yeah, the more you eat, the more you'll tolerate the capsulin. But even then, I can't really put myself through that because my body cannot handle anything spicy. I cannot handle hot sauce. The lowest form of spiciness, and I cannot handle hot sauce. But even then, I like spicy food. I like the taste of it. I like the flavor. I just don't like the aftermath. Or the fact that it burns my mouth. I am weak. Buy them both. Because why not? Because if you don't buy them both, then you will have to wait till next year. So get it while it lasts. And I need more room. If anything else, is that you can use the white eyes for the ghost eyes or zombie eyes, and you can have the red eyes for pretty much evil eyes going on. It really depends on what you want to go for a theme. Because white eyes works perfectly for ghost and scepters. Or specters. Yeah, I think that's the word for it. Specters. What was a spectress? I don't remember. Oh no, I think it's still pronounced as specters. I need more chests. Yeah, that's the tough part of saving up bucks. But as for me, I still go with the sales. Like, that's when I usually buy bucks, is whenever they're on sale. Like, the last one we had was 2,500 bucks for $10, which that alone is actually a good deal. The Journey of Heat. I've had a pickled jalapeno and my mouth was burning for 30 minutes. So anytime when the monthly special happens, I usually buy 2 packs. So that's why you see a lot of times that my bucks go up and up and up. One day I'll probably go ahead and just buy every single pack 10 times over. So I could be like, hey, I 100%ed everything in the game. Grenvy, what is up? How are you doing tonight? The only reason why I'm running all across the way for here is, one, because of the sandstone chest is out the other side of the world, and two, just to showcase that all of this right here from this wall over 50 blocks over used to be all ocean, and we got rid of the ocean. What we're planning on doing is that we're making a 50 block wide and 65 block deep, 84 or 864 blocks across hole into the ground that you see here on the east side. This is what we have done in the past before I stopped playing, and then I just came back recently. Look at that. $50 blocks across, 65 blocks deep, and 862 blocks wide. So we have done that, and what we're going to do is that we're going to do exactly the same thing to the north side. So this is where my dedication to doing near impossible tasks come in handy. This is my work ethic for getting a tough job done. So whenever I do a near impossible challenge, that's is proof that I will see it to the end. One day, though. Tenacity, that's one way to describe it. I call it insanity. But I envy those who could handle jalapenos, habaneros, ghost peppers easily. While little old me, just a little bit of hot sauce and I'm already done for the day. Why not? This is Operation Bedrock. Where's the dirt chest? I need to know. I have a dirt chest somewhere. Believe me, I never used to be this organized. Back then, I didn't care where everything was placed about, but Minecraft changed all of that because I wanted to make everything presentable, easily to find, and just altogether looks like it's organized. No, I cannot handle hot Cheetos. I tried the Doritos, the flaming hot Doritos. Nope, can't handle it. Spicy nacho is what I can tolerate. Funny thing is, I still have a bag of, or 2 bags of blazing hot Doritos and 2 bags of spicy, or 2 bags of the flaming hot Doritos. I'm probably just gonna give it to my friends so that they can have it. Oh, sriracha is good though. I can't handle sriracha, but I like sriracha flavor. Oh yeah, I have all the shovels, so I'll run. I'm running back anyways. Like, I will eat spicy food. I'll suffer through it, but I'll still eat it. Because again, I love the flavor. I just cannot handle the what's the Scoville units of it. Where'd you go? I thought I saw your name. By the way, if the music's a little bit too loud, I'll put it down because I didn't really level it correctly. Oh, there you are. There we go. But all my shovels and all my pickaxes do have mending, so I'll be able to repair it after we're done with all the tools. Who knows? Maybe I'll make an Operation Bedrock episode tomorrow night. Because I don't get back home till around 9, so I could easily make an Operation Bedrock episode to talk about all the things that have been happening so far. And then afterwards, I could upload that for Saturday and then do another live stream for Saturday. 2 more subs at 56,000. Whoo-wee. Last time I checked, it was 25 more subscribers. That's cool. I love sushi. I'm not talking about raw sushi. I'm talking about cooked sushi. The one thing I'll probably never have is raw fish. I think that's what they call I can't even say it right. Sashimi? Is that what it is? But yeah, I'm staying away from raw food. The closest thing to raw would be medium meat. Be like Gordon Ramsay. It's raw. Come on. I want to parkour. I want to parkour out of here. I know it's possible. I'm just bad at it. There we go. Told you. Told you it's possible. Thank you for the clarification. But yeah, I like cooked sushi. Mainly because I do have a bad immune system. So I just don't want to get sick at any given point. Especially when I'm working 2 part-time jobs. Yeah, being sick is not an option. Like, if I ever do, like, a Carolina Reaper and things like that, I'll have to have the paramedics on the side, just waiting on standby. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to handle it at all. If anything else, Demon Ritos, by all the talk of spicy food, you should go to Buffalo Wild Wings and do their Atomic Hot Wing Challenge. Maybe we should actually do a playlist of all the Minecraft songs. Because I know that they've added so many songs throughout all of Minecraft history on PC. I'm on the Xbox One version, not the Bedrock version, so I probably won't have access to all the new songs they've added. Where's Grande when you need him? I thought he would appreciate good old Minecraft. Oops, went too far. But hey, if you're able to eat all 10 of the Atomic Hot Wings, it's free! The only cost is your stomach burning. Radioactive. Hello there, Colin. Welcome to the live stream. This is Operation Bedrock, a series where my friends and I were going to mine the entire world until there's nothing but bedrock left. Except for the floor, of course, because we need something flat to walk on. And I'm slowly but surely coming back to Minecraft because there's still a demand for Minecraft. And I have a series that will probably take forever and a day to do. So with that in mind, I could easily do a live stream series of Minecraft. So many coal blocks. Yo, what's up, Cookie? Welcome back. If anything else, just probably drink a little bit of olive oil before you do the challenge. Until then, EB, thank you for stopping on by. Hope you enjoy the live stream, and hope to see you again in a future video or live stream. I am out of inventory space. Huh. I didn't think that was gonna happen. Alright. I know how to fix this. Somewhat. Put two gravels away and then collect up all the other blocks. Apparently there's been a lot of coal stashed away in these mountains. Oh, believe me, I am the same way. But I'm not going to spend time to fix my inventory. I just put that all away in a chest so I don't have to worry about it. Like, I'm not that OCD, but I still like to keep everything organized. Like, if it's something that's beyond my control, I'm not going to mind it at all. Mind. So it doesn't exactly bother me for this instance, because all I gotta do is just go to a chest and then put everything away. I have 2 jobs. I work in retail and I work at a restaurant. But today was my day off from both jobs, and I wasn't called in today, so that itself was a blessing. So I was able to do a live stream earlier with PewDiePie Tube Simulator, and I tried twice with Minecraft, but both times it just crashed and burned. So I waited another hour, and that's when the internet started to pick up again, where I'm able to do a live stream now, as you see here. So I'm going to continue on with this live stream for another 2 hours at least, because then we could get a 3-hour live stream done. Then all I gotta do is rest up and make a video for tomorrow, because I'm going to be making a video telling everyone that I got to level 700. So that's going to be uploaded when I wake up. The second video that's going to be uploaded will be the mask update from PewDiePie Tube Simulator. So if you want to know how that works and how everything else goes along with it, then that's going to be the video. Which even after you know how it actually works, I still encourage you guys just to watch it, because it'll help support my channel. Allow everybody else who has never heard about the game take a look at it and also have more knowledge about the game itself. So it'll help out more people. And especially the fact that I've done so many live streams for today that YouTube's probably not gonna even send out notifications to everyone. That's the thing. From what Philip DeFranco said, is that after 4 notifications, number 5 and number 6, and then our 4th will not be sent out to everybody else within a 24-hour period. I don't know if they fixed that, or if not, then posting multiple videos and posting multiple notifications itself really damages the channel. Which sucks. Which really, really sucks. Burn. Yeah. I'm in the US of A. Land of the brave. Home of the Whopper. Hi, that's cobblestone. But the thing is that I'm already playing Minecraft and I already have a goal with Minecraft. I have no goal when it comes to Roblox. And if I do make live streams about Roblox, that takes away from Minecraft. I only say home of the Whopper because that was a joke that my friend made a long time ago with one of the Let's Plays. I miss Kyle. What is the goal? The goal of Operation Bedrock is to mine the entire world until there's nothing but bedrock left. That is the goal. Ha, Canada. Where was the dirt chest again? Was it over here? Pretty sure it was over here. Alright. No. Everything here is done in survival. There would be no point in doing any of this in creative. Strictly survival. If there was an option to completely destroy creative as an option, I would totally do that. Be like, there's no going back. Once you get rid of it, you cannot access this ever again. I would definitely press yes, and I'll make a video on pressing yes. If only. I need to get rid of the grass blocks. Don't know why I called it nearly glass blocks. But I do not need this right now. I need to get rid of it. There we go. Yes, but no, because I want to save up every block that we get, and it takes longer to use TNT to gather resources for TNT than to destroy all the blocks manually with all the haste 2 and speed 2 beacons. So TNT is completely counterproductive and just slows us down even further. Because I don't know about you, I don't want to go find a lot of creepers to kill just for making TNT blocks. Setting down the TNT blocks, which takes anywhere from 5 to 10 seconds, and detonate it to take another 5 seconds. In all that time, we could just easily mine up the blocks. Like, it's faster for us to just mine it. The only thing that slows us down is the repairing process, which, again, I still beat myself down to this day that I should have made the Blaze farm a long time ago. I was too stubborn to make a Blaze farm. Even though people suggested that, I didn't do it until recently. That's on PC and Xbox Bedrock version if you choose to have an infinite world. Here on the Xbox One and the 360 version, which it originated from, it's 864 by 864. On the Xbox One and the 360, when they updated it, you could make a large world. On the 360, you couldn't make infinite as far as I know, but on Xbox One, you could. But I choose not to do that. I still like to remain on a small world. And I created this world back in 2012. So 7 long years have passed, but I still say that I haven't done any work in 2 years of time. Because I got so burned out in Minecraft, I just wanted to quit YouTube because of Minecraft. Which was such an ironic thing ever. I started off Minecraft, and it built up my channel with over 50,000 subscribers. But at the same time, that was the only thing people ever wanted to see. So anything that I would do, nobody cared for it. And even to start a second channel would just be more of a stressful moment, because it only shows that people didn't care for the content that I put up on the first channel. And more likely, I would still get more people to watch my content on my first channel rather than the second channel. So just doing all the extra work would have not been worth it at all. For the same result regardless of what I did. So I stuck with this channel, and for a long time I was just being unhappy with Minecraft. But I still created the content because that was the only thing that people would watch, and I didn't want to stop doing YouTube at all. YouTube was my passion, but at the same time, it was a thing that stressed me out further and further. So I decided just to take a break from Minecraft. Then PewDiePie Tube Simulator came along and saved me. No, this is the first channel. Technically, it's the second channel, but what I mean by first channel, but this would be the first channel. If I made a second channel dedicated to anything else that's different from Minecraft, that would be the second channel. That's what I meant. But Minecraft's making a comeback, and after a long break off Minecraft, I'm back at it again. Seeing that there is new faces, some old faces, but people come back just to see that I'm back at it again. It's refreshing. When I did Minecraft live streams, barely anybody talked. There was no conversation whatsoever between me and the viewers. So that alone was demotivating. But you guys, however, you guys are great. Because a lot of you guys are very talkative, which is a good thing. Keeps the conversation going. You all talk to each other. You all support each other. You're all friends with each other. It just makes this community great. I didn't really have a community back then. So that's what makes this all fun again. Where I want to continue on making more live streams. Where I want to talk to you guys. Where I want to just continue on doing a lot more progress with this channel. But just imagine like 4 hours where you have people there but nobody was talking. Gets a little awkward. Hey, PewDiePie gives me a shout out. I'll be happy. I'm willing to host meme review for anything that's PewDiePie Tube Simulator related. Because that would be the only connection, really, for me to be in there. Because as far as I know, everybody else who has been hosting meme review had a connection to PewDiePie one way or another. So this would be my connection to PewDiePie. Hence why I would be a good candidate for PewDiePie Tube Simulator memes. This game is still relevant. Wait, YouTube sent a notification to a different live stream? That is weird. Minecraft is more relevant than ever, with Minecraft movie coming down in 2020. Was that the year or was it 2021? I don't know. Minecraft is getting its own movie. Now, who's ever in production of the Minecraft movie? Feel free to let me know if you need someone to do a short scene. That would be good. I wasn't mining any sand with pickaxes. I don't know what you're thinking or what you're seeing. This is sandstone. I didn't mine any sand with a pickaxe. LOL. It happens. No worries. Like the worst texture pack that they've had when it comes to sand and sandstone, if I'm not mistaken, it is the city one, where the sandstone and sand look so similar. Like the only difference is that sandstone had dots in there, while sand was just clean. Like, that was the only major difference. If I remember, that was the texture pack. Like, it got so confusing to see which one was sand and which one was sandstone. I couldn't do one of the texture packs. Like, no. I like the fantasy texture pack where everything looks HD and you can tell which block is which. Makes it so much easier to do. Oh yeah, Attack on Titan Season 3 continues on. Thank you for reminding me, otherwise I would forget to record it. Oh no, my inventory's full again. Oh no. Huh. I got it. There's a chest over here that I could actually work on this. Hey, anime is good regardless. I personally like anime because of the fact that the creativity of the shows itself. Because there's an anime about everything and every possible reality. No matter how silly it is. Do I have an empty chest anywhere in this here? No? 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 I have Netflix. I just don't watch anything on there. The only reason why I got Netflix was because of Angry Suko being the exclusive anime on Netflix. No lie. That was the only reason why I got Netflix. And I'm still waiting on season 2. I want to see season 2 already. At least Netflix has other anime shows on there too. I wanted to watch Black Butler Part 2, but they took it off. Like, I was too late to watch the show. I was sad about that. And no, I do not watch subtitle anime. I cannot do subtitles. I want to be able to look away from the screen but still follow along with the story rather than having to read all the words that are being said. But that's just my opinion. So no one in Germany is making PewDiePie Tube Simulator content. That's surprising. And Doggo go Bork. Doggo go Bork. Why must Dougie go Bork? Dougie go Bork Bork. But yeah, that's good to know. I am 26 years old. That is no secret at all. Until then, Cookie, thank you for stopping on by. Hope you enjoyed the live stream and hope to see you again in a future video or live stream. Well, at least I'm getting rid of this mountainside. As far as I know, this is the tallest mountainside out of this area, except for that one over there. I could see it from here. But we're leveling it down to 65 because we're going to be mining from that point onto this point, which here will already be in the way. So we have to get rid of it. So might as well get rid of it now than to worry about it later. But again, tomorrow's plan is that I'm going to wake up early in the morning, upload 2 videos, do a live stream before I go to work, and that'll be it for the day for me. Because as soon as I get home from work, I'm probably going to be making a video about Operation Bedrock, just to showcase the progress we have done throughout all of this, and some updates along with what's been going on. Usually I use it as a vlogging moment, but since I've been spacing out the episodes, I think it's justified to make an episode now, because I've said that I will only make an episode if a lot of progress has been done, rather than 1 week and no progress whatsoever has been done. A sentient bacon will just roll side to side, because it has no muscles or ligaments to be a worm, or a caterpillar for instance. It has no legs, so all it can do is just roll. But however, if it can't roll, then all it's going to do is just sit still for the rest of its life. Well, I'm not going to play Minecraft tomorrow. I'm going to be playing PewDiePie Tube Simulator. Because I'm going to be uploading the video of myself reaching 700. And after that, that's when I'm going to have to do a live stream to open up all the gifts from level 600 to 700. Because I cannot go to level 701 until I do the live stream of gift opening. So I have to get that out of the way. That is the rule that I have set for myself. Ah! But why? I don't want to fall. What time? Good question. Let's just say, 14 hours from now. I think I'm going to try to live stream around noon. So hopefully that'll work. So if I wake up at 10, I'll be able to upload one video. Then an hour later, I'll be able to upload another video. And then after that, around noonish, that's when I'll be able to do a live stream. Because I would have to go to work at 3:30. Yeah, I know that it's going to be on a school day, which there's nothing I can really do about that. But summer break is just around the corner, and also all my live streams are uploaded. Except for the 2 crash and burn live streams earlier, because it would be you wouldn't be able to watch it anyways. So all successful live streams are the ones that get uploaded. But you can always tune in after and watch the video that gets uploaded afterwards. Because all I'm going to do is just open up the gifts and then go for more creating items, because I have 28 more, if I count it right, 28 more items to max out. So I do have a lot to work with. because I need to max it out in 2 weeks. That is the goal I have set for myself. In 2 weeks, I'm gonna try to max out all of the Craniac items. So hopefully I'll be able to do that. Legitimately? Probably. As far as I know, and as far as anybody else knows, I'm the only person that's been documenting my progress all the way up to the current level. So that's all I got to go with right now. Well, keep in mind, every month they add more Craniac items. So right now, what's taking up 2 weeks would be the Pirates versus Ninja event with the other 8 Craniac items. But I do not include that because it's not a permanent addition, meaning that you cannot get it outside of the event. So I do not count those. I only count the items you're able to get now. So I only have 299 levels to go. Squeaky chair. But once I reach level 999, I'll make a video about it. I'll probably make suggestions of what we could do with that. And then from there, future live streams just mainly going to be me participating in the room events. And then other live streams will be more likely just going for what is ever left of Craniac items and go for items that are in the shop. Like try to max it out little bit by little bit. But who knows, maybe that we'll be able to get even more content regarding Craniac and lit levels. You never know. Because I know that a lot of people are going for lit levels as well. But I'm just showing it. I'm just showing that it is possible. Also, I am showing how much it will cost. At what cost, though? Because I've already spent probably 1,800,000,000,000 views thus far. Because I started out on 3,020,000,000,000. And I'm down all the way to 1,570,000,000,000. But keep in mind, for every lit level, you at least get 500 million. So every 2 levels, you get 1,000,000,000. And I've already gone over 600 levels, so that's easily 300 billion. Easily 300 billion. And even that, I'm still bleeding out views. So overall, it's going to cost you over 2 trillion views. Maybe even 3 trillion views. We'll find out. Like, I'll do the math from there. I'm guessing right now it's just gonna be 3 trillion views in total. Even after I saved up over a year's worth of gifts that I've opened up on a live stream, and then lots and lots of more gifts every 100 levels, like all that adds up. When will I think I get to level 999? A month. Easily a month. if I pretty much do live streams every single day like I have been recently, I'm definitely gonna get it done in a month. I still have sandstone. I don't want this. Why? Oh well, I got more room now. Didn't you not link up your Google Play account to the Tube Simulator account? Because if you were able to do that, you could have recovered through Google Play. I don't know why I've been trying to climb over the wall when I already dug up the sidelines like that. I am not that smart. Because there were a lot of options you could do to save your account. You have Facebook, you have Game Center, or you have Google Play. So that all saves up your data. I am trying to get some water because I am thirsty. I need to quench my thirst. Hydration is absolutely needed to stay alert. Have water. Sponsored by water. If only I was sponsored. Yo, G Field, do you want to sponsor somebody who plays Minecraft? Not really, hammocks. That's how you pronounce the name, right? Hammocks? I have no idea. There have been people who've done their own version of Operation Bedrock, but they stopped. So I don't know anybody else who's actually doing it. And I did say that people could do their own Operation Bedrock. The only thing that you have to do is keep it in survival, strictly, no creative, no duplication, things like that. Just keep it strictly on survival. Yeah, no creative at all. Did I just say that? Yeah. Yeah, just keep it strictly survival. If you make a video series about it, all I ask is that you just say that the idea was inspired by me. Link the channel, and then there you go. That's all it is. So people won't be like, oh, you copied off of him. It's like, no, he gave permission to everybody to do it. All you had to do is just put the link to my channel in the description of the video, and then, by all means, feel free to make your own Operation Bedrock series. But again, if you want to do it, just only do it in survival. No cheating, no duplication, no going creative whatsoever. Just strictly and only survival. And you all have it easy because when we first started, we didn't have any enchantments. We didn't have pickaxes that have all these good enchantments. No enchantment books. We didn't have anvils. We didn't have the Ender Dragon. Things like that. That was all added later. I don't think keep inventory is a thing on console. If it is, then by all means. Because what I do is I have exit without saving, so I have that to work with. So if you want to put keep inventory, and if that doesn't affect the leaderboards, and that doesn't affect survival world, then go, by all means, you go ahead and do that. Because my version of keep inventory is to exit without saving and just come back to this world once again. Like, oh, nothing happened. That's my keep inventory. Oh, if it requires host privileges, then that's a different thing, because host privileges disables leaderboards. So I guess you can't do it. Sorry. You can't do anything that disables leaderboards. Or achievements, for that matter. The only Minecraft YouTuber that plays on the Wii U. You're gonna dominate that market. I legitimately forgot that Wii U Minecraft exists. Not gonna lie. Everyone moved on to the Switch. Oh, the Wii U had a short lifespan. It was not fair. The Wii U didn't have a chance. It's totally not fair. It had so much potential. Oh hey, my inventory's full. Oh yeah, I made a video that I got a Nintendo Wii and the Nintendo Wii U. Like, should I get the Wii U? Is it actually worth it? Like, I could play Nintendo games, but then at the same time, I could get content ID claimed by Nintendo. So what should I do? And now, Nintendo has released all claims off of their videos, so we can now play Nintendo games. Even though the damage has already been done, but at least we could already start rebuilding. So I can live stream Nintendo games. And that's what I want to do for YouTube. Because I have a lot of Nintendo games I can play. So if you like Nintendo games, let me know. Maybe I could play Super Mario RPG. Yeah, Splatoon is an option. Although I need to get a Switch because no one's going to be playing Splatoon on the Wii U. Vacuum time. Even then, I don't have a Switch. I have been contemplating on getting a Switch. With all the donations I've been getting, I probably will be able to afford a Switch. Because it's going to have to be put down as a business expense. Because it's relating to the YouTube channel. That's where taxes come in, so that is a whole nother talk for a whole nother day, but short, simple, and to the point that whatever I spend for this, for the YouTube channel, for live streaming, I had to put onto taxes as a business expense. So $400 down is a huge business expense. And I have to make that back within the end of the year, and we're already in May. So hence why I don't want to buy a Switch now. If I had $1 million, I would buy myself a brand new truck. I'll buy myself a brand new computer. I'll look into how much would it cost to build a home from scratch. Because if it doesn't cost that much in comparison, I'll build a home from scratch. I'll have my own studio room strictly for live streaming and making videos. And then I'll spend the rest of my days making videos and live streams. Of course, I will put $100,000 for charity and $100,000 towards the church. So I'll be working with $800,000 left, which I would assume that at least $50,000 will go towards a brand new truck and a computer. So I'll have $750 left, and then I'll try to build a house from scratch in around $300,000 or so. I think I could build a house with $300,000. And then the rest will be off to the savings account so that I won't have to worry about it ever again. Until then, Snake. Thank you for stopping on by. Hope you enjoyed the live stream and hope to see you again in a future video or live stream. What am I making? I am making the world become destroyed little bit by little bit. I was about to say we're going to make the ocean disappear, but that joke can no longer work because the ocean is already gone. Like, you can see that side of the ocean, that's all fine, but this side of the ocean is all gone. And this is what we're working on, digging all the way down to bedrock level. Let me know if I need to make more chests, because I think I'm going to have to real soon. At least with this, the music from Minecraft is more frequent, because I remember that there used to be silence for a very, very long time, and nothing would play. But I guess they've had a recent update where it's constantly on loop. So that's pretty cool. Poke, 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 poke. Poke, poke, poke. There we go. Get all of the coal. More XP. Mainly, I just have my friends join me. That's mainly it. Right now, Baby Luna's in the world. We got 5 left. Okay. We still got some time. Five chests. There's some coal on that wall, which I forgot to get. So I'm gonna have to go grab it. And my inventory is full. Okay. Beep, 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 beep. Again, if I was doing this for full time, I would have had this world done a long, long time ago. If I ever did this full time. Because imagine 8 to 12 hours a day just working on Operation Bedrock. That'd be awesome. But hey, if I actually ever won multi-millions, I'll have all my friends retire for life, and then we'll be like, okay, time to work on Operation Bedrock until we're done. You won't have to work a single day of your life other than just working on the world of Operation Bedrock. Here's your paycheck for mining blocks all day. Until then, Cookie, thank you for stopping on by. Hope you enjoyed the live stream and hope to see you again in a future video or live stream. 24-hour live stream challenge. That could actually be done on Twitch, because at least Twitch will keep that up. YouTube only cuts it in half, and then the other 12 hours overrides the first 12 hours. What are you thinking, YouTube? Yo, what's up, Arnie? Welcome to the live stream. But yeah, YouTube completely does not save 24-hour live streams. Twitch will, but YouTube won't. What skin do I have? It is a fox skin. So just a heads up, I'll be live for another hour and 30 minutes. We have a lot of blocks on this side. We're still going to have to work on this. We're working on the other side first. So there's a lot more sand to get rid of here. Good to know, crouching actually does not allow you to jump or bounce from the slam block. Ouch. Again, if YouTube really wants to compete with Twitch, they have to do so much more for the live streaming platform. Maybe they were waiting for Google to finally release their own live streaming platform. That's probably going to be the thing that will compete with Twitch. However, we have to still see how that's all going to play out. Okay. Don't know how that happened. How the experience came out of nowhere. If an animal gets killed by another animal, should I not get the XP? Like, how is that a thing? It makes no sense. Until Multi-Troy, thank you for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the live stream. Hope to see you again in a future video or live stream. Like I said before, if YouTube really wants to compete with Twitch, might as well go all out and just do everything that Twitch does. Because we already got Super Chat, we got channel members, even though it took them a long time to release it to everybody. But might as well do gift memberships where you're able to give somebody a membership to the channel. So if people cannot even afford it, or they are not unable to even do that because it's not available to every country, then somebody could always be the person to donate the channel membership to the person. Like, that itself would be good. Then, of course, there needs to be a better super chat system where the creator gets more of the share rather than, I think creators only get 60% while YouTube, Google takes the 40%. Yeah, that needs to change. Just changing that will incentivize more people to live stream on YouTube, and at the same time, that more people would be more willing to donate if more money goes to the creator. Because when you put super chat, you want most of it, or all of it even, to go to the creator, not just a partial amount. Twitch has a good idea of doing the bit system. Well, they're already going to charge the person 20% more because that 20% would go to Amazon and Twitch. But every bit that's donated to the live streamer, all that goes directly to the live streamer. Like, that is a good system. Even then, if YouTube only takes like 10%, or Google takes only 10%, we all could live with 90%. Like, that itself will be good. But no, YouTube, Google takes about 40, almost 50%. It fluctuates too. From what I've read, it actually fluctuates. So I don't even know how much I'm actually getting. While I'm playing Minecraft, it would be kind of impossible for me to showcase all of the pixelings. What's up, Raw? Welcome to the live stream. This is Operation Bedrock, a series where my friends and I are going to mine every block in the world. Other than the floor, of course. But we're going to mine every single block in the world until there's nothing but bedrock. Still got a long way to go. But I'm going to be making a video for tonight, so it'll only probably take me around 30 minutes to make the video. And then I'm going to try to go to sleep early so that I can wake up early. not really tired. I'm used to staying up late. The other night I was exhausted because I only had 4 hours of sleep. But I never really experienced that moment of exhaustion where I was going to pass out in my seat. Because I was just waiting for 2 a.m. to be a thing so that I could do the top 10 room events for Last Breath. But I was waiting, tiredness took over where I nearly passed out in my seat. But it was so awkward because when I snapped out of it, it turns out that I had my arm behind my head. And it's been there for so long that my arm fell asleep. I was like, what just happened? I don't remember reaching over my back like that. But hey, that's the thing. Did I really turn off the fan? I thought I had that on. Huh. I didn't realize I had my fan turned off. No wonder it was getting hot in my room. Well, what am I doing right now? I'm just mining all the blocks. I'm leveling down to y-axis 65 because we're going to be going from that wall all the way up to this wall. So we're going to mine all the way down. And that's what we're going to do for here. So this mountain has to go. It's not that I'm tired. It's more just like I'm not doing like the over-exaggerated performance voice like I usually do. Because that alone gets tiring if I do it for hours at a time. So just more or less just a regular conversation voice or conversation tone. Because I don't know about you, but I don't think anybody could keep this up for hours and hours at a time. So, mainly just regular conversation. And that's the thing about YouTube, is that if you have a conversation voice, it's not loud, it's not exciting, nobody really cares. But if you put on a performance voice, that's when people will start to listen and tune in. And there's a reason why there's a lot of people shouting in their videos, because that's the only way to get people's attention nowadays. No matter how annoying it is, because nobody talks like that in real life. Nobody shouts at each other in real life throughout the whole entire video. No. I just have a regular conversation. We need to go back to the roots where you don't even need to put on a performance 24/7 just to grab somebody's attention. Oh yeah, I've passed out with PewDiePie Tube Simulator still on, and then the battery's like at 3%, like, please turn me off, I need to live, I want to live. Oh yeah, a lot of diamonds. I have over 2,000, 3,000 diamonds. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep, you know, the ore that you get from Soak Touch? I'm going to keep 1,000 of those diamonds stored away in a chest to never be used. So I could prove to everybody that you're able to get 1,000 diamond ore. Because apparently people still think that it's impossible. Even after so many years of Minecraft, people still think it's impossible. So I'll just keep that into a chest saying like, hey, look at this. Count it all is right there. And I still got a lot more diamonds to find. I want to live, says the phone at 2% battery life. There we go. still got a lot of work to do. There's so much diamonds you can actually get within the world. It's just you have to work to get them. Keep in mind, we've mined down the last 3 layers of the world. We found tons and tons of diamonds along the way. And the pickaxe chest that we have right now has 56. Or what? How many does it have again? 63? I don't remember. 8 times 6? 54. Yeah, 54. 54 times 3 is 162. So that's 162 diamonds alone. So if you do the math, you could get a lot of diamonds. All right, I didn't open up that wall yet. Oops. Eventually, we're gonna break this house down. I'm gonna miss it. That was my pure joy right there. Like, this is my favorite skylight out of them all. Fun times. Oh yeah, this song. I remember listening to this song first time around. Brings back so many memories. Working on the first world ever made where we done a lot of mining, or at least I've done a lot of mining. Like, we had no goal. It's just purely just make videos and talk about things. So I made a brand new world dedicated to Operation Bedrock. I remember I wanted to make a mini game based on, I believe it was called Fallout, I think. I can't remember the game. Is that you break the blocks underneath the players where they just fall, like pretty much like what minigame we have now when you throw snowballs onto the ground, but we would have pickaxes to break the glass because it was hard to see what actual glass blocks there are. Back then we didn't have any beacons, so it would take a while for glass to break, but even then that would make it more challenging because you would have to stand still just for a brief moment, or you have to aim the pickaxe quick enough to break the glass underneath the player so that they can fall into the lava beneath. I can't remember the actual name of it. I'm not talking about the minigame version of it with the snowballs, but it was something like that. Spleef. Yeah, Spleef Arena. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. True. I remember I wanted to make a series of just creating a minigame world, which I never followed through with it. It would have taken way too long. So I didn't bother working on that minigame world. There were so many ideas I've had that I just didn't do, and there's some ideas I still want to do. But I remember on the Pixelmon server that we had a Fallout server or a Fallout minigame. There were two different ones. One of them there was a convoluted command key or command string of code that we would have to type in because we were using Bucket version. Like Bucket version was a lifesaver, it was so easy to use. But since they were not developing any more updates to that, that's when it all changed. Like Bucket was so easy to work with MC edit and things like that. World edit, it was just absolutely beautiful, where you just had the bronze axe and just edit the world as you see fit if you had admin ability. And I was a moderator and then I became an admin, so that's what I would do. I would just build things. Also, I would also look through the data log to see who's been griefing other players. So it was so easy to look up the logs and see which action has been done with which player and what have they stolen and things like that. So I would ban players like that, even after it's been like weeks and months at a time, just because it's still there, it still has happened, and there's no excuse for griefing and things like that. But one of the minigames that we did have was Fallout, where we did the string of commands where everyone was standing on blocks, and it's completely and utterly random. The white, clear blocks would become multicolored, and it will just start disappearing little bit by little bit. Last man standing wins. And we would usually just hand out like master balls. We would hand out some legendaries from time to time. Would hand out some high level items too. Like I had the command to give people any Pokemon whatsoever. Like we could give a shiny Lugia if we wanted to. We could give a shiny Ho-Oh. We could just give any shiny Pokemon possible within the database. I had the ability to edit people's Pokemon stats if there was a issue with it and things like that. Like those were the days. I may not remember all the coding, but those were fun. Like during the time of Pixelmon, I would just have breeding farms upon breeding farms of Pokemon. I would create 100% perfect nature Absols. I would do that with Growlithe. I'll also do with the Pokemon Shinx. I also did it with Riolus and Eevees. I had so many Eevees. I had like 3 chests or 3 inventory spaces of Eevees, 100%. Some of them, I didn't really get the hidden ability until later on, but I still got good abilities from some of them. I would have gigantic Eevees. We actually had levels of size where it was microscopic. We had pygmy, then we have small, normal, huge, giant. Oh, okay, what was the other one? There's giant. I know gigantic was later on, but still, I can't remember the exact line of sizes, but I would always go for a gigantic 100% Pokemon. Well, I had friends who wanted microscopic as well, which was hilarious too. We'd also had an item that was a chisel that what it would do is that it would create statues of Pokemon. Just as long as people don't use it to grief another person just by blocking doors and things like that, you could have your own chisel. But if you broke the rules, it would be taken away from you. But what I would do, I would go invisible mode and start placing microscopic Pokemon all around the spawn area. So I would place around 10 of them and be like, okay, time for a hunt. Look for all of the Pokemon And whoever finds the most Pokemon wins. So that was fun. That was absolutely fun. The only reason why I don't ever go back to a Pixelmon server is because I just don't want to be heartbroken again. Like, the people have moved on to a different server, but the other server shuts down. It's like, I don't want to invest all my time to another server just for it to go away. Which sucks. I've been on the Pixelmon server for over 2 years. I've donated over $300 towards the server keeping on running. But even then, that wasn't enough, because nobody else would donate. But still. Vivian, welcome to the live stream. Not a problem, Vivian. Keep in mind, don't mind me if I go off to a tangent, because whenever I go to a tangent, that's where I just keep on going and going and going without realizing that people are still in the chat. Oh yeah, it was Bucket and then there was Spigot. That was the only problem, that when we changed over through the whole entire new system, the world broke. I'm glad I didn't have to learn how to maintain a server like that. That was done by an actual person that does the coding. Like, he knows how Minecraft works from the inside out. Like, he was the reason why the server kept on going, but out of the blue, he completely disappeared. He completely disappeared without a word. Nobody knew why or how. It felt like a betrayal more than anything. And I still don't know exactly what happened to this day. But he has done so much coding throughout the entire process that we still have him to thank for bringing back the server when he did. But when he left without saying a word, that's where everyone felt betrayed. Well, the thing is that I'm still going to stay with Minecraft on the Xbox One version. Even if there's mods and things like that, that would still not be anything good about the game. The only mods that would be acceptable is if there's mods that do not give you any advantage whatsoever when it comes to digging up blocks and things like that. If it's just more of an aesthetic type of mod where it tells you a counter and things like that, by all means, that is fine. But let's say if there was a timber mod where you just cut down the bottom base of the tree and the whole tree falls over, that cannot be used. So there has to be a line drawn, whether that the mod is going to make things easier or that's just purely aesthetic just for like counters and things like that. So it gets really tough when it comes to what mods would be able to be accepted. But also with the Pixelmon server, it was a good reason why I did not do any work for Operation Bedrock as well. So through all the episodes I've done with Pixelmon, a lot of that time was taken away from Operation Bedrock. So hence why I do say that I have not done much work in over 2 years. But I do not regret being part of that community. Oh, you have to leave? That's fine. But hope you had a good time here, Vivian. Have a good night. Hope you enjoyed the live stream, and hope to see you again in a future video or live stream. But I could go on and on and on about the whole Pixelmon server. Met so many friends. I've had some enemies, because of course, if you're an admin, you're going to be making an enemy out of somebody. But hey, that's my experience of being an admin on a server. The only thing was is that I truly didn't even play Pokemon the way it was really supposed to be played. Honestly, I was never really competitive. All I just did was my thing and had fun with it. Vivian just subscribed. Why, thank you. But yeah, I just did my own thing. I wanted to be the richest person on the server, so I was able to accomplish that. Because what I would do is that I would mine so many blocks, and then I would sell them so I could get more and more money. I would sell shiny Pokemon, I would sell all the other stuff. I was a hoarder too, because I lived in the jungle biome, and every once in a while the server will make an announcement that Pokemon has spawned in the biome. And then it turns out that it spawned because I was right there. And people were like, oh no, this is Sword King's spot. He got it. It's like, yep. Mew number 38. I counted all the Mews and things like that. Like, everyone had their own territory when it comes to biomes. So whenever something would spawn, it's like, oh hey, here it is. But I was the richest person on the server. Because I would sell so many blocks to the shop. I would sell some Pokemon to people who were on Pokemon. But at the same time, I was still a hoarder. So that the economy itself wasn't broken. So you could say I was a person that made a monopoly. But at the same time that it didn't break anything. Like, all the prices were fair and things like that. It was fun. It's all good, Baby Luna. Thank you for stopping on by. Thank you for all the help. Hopefully, maybe what I'll do is on Saturdays make a live stream of Bedrock. Not too sure exactly, but we'll figure it out. I'm gonna have to repair more of the shovels anyways. So maybe we'll make a live stream with just purely repairing shovels. Till then, Matt. Thank you for stopping on by. Hope you enjoyed the live stream and hope to see you again in the future video or live stream. Yeah, like, mainly a lot of the progress that I haven't done was because I was a part of a community in a Pixelmon server too. Again, I don't regret that. I just only regret that I sucked at time management. Because I didn't divide the time up evenly between all the series. For like a good 6 months when I was uploading 2 videos a day, that was insane, especially when all the videos were 20 to 30 minutes each. I was pushing myself way too hard. But back then, I was thinking that if I did all these videos daily, then I would be able to make something out of my channel. But it turned out, all that hard work was just for nothing. It oversaturated my channel. I had way too many videos about 3 different topics. There was a week of Operation Bedrock, a week of Operation Dome, then 4 days, or no, wait, maybe 3? No, 5 days, I think. I don't remember exactly. I honestly don't remember how I even divided everything up. And on top of that, though, I think I did 3 episodes of Pixelmon. I did an episode of... Okay, I'm trying to remember. I think how I did it was that I had nearly daily episodes of... How did I do it, actually? I don't remember how I did it, either. I'm trying to remember so much. It's like one of those repressive memories I have now. Because I know I did a weekly Operation Bedrock episode. What's up, Anna Willie? Thank you for stopping on by. Like, welcome back, too. That we had We had a weekly Operation Bedrock episode. We had a weekly Operation Dome episode. I also did Let's Plays on the side daily. So I was doing daily Let's Plays. So that's what happened. And I think I also uploaded on Sundays too during that time. I'm not even too sure. No, I did 12 videos a week. So I did 6 episodes of a Let's Play. That's how serious I was. I was doing Let's Play series while I was working on doing commentaries for Pixelmon, and as well as with Operation Bedrock and Operation Dome. I was insane. How did I even manage all of that? I remember staying up until 4 a.m. just editing videos back to back to back. How did I even do all of that? This was before that I had 2 jobs, and this was before I was going back to school while going to work at the same time. Like, I have no idea how I even did this. And I wish I had that passion back, but that alone that's what destroyed my passion too. That was completely self-destructive in hindsight. But I did 6 episodes of a Let's Play for a week. I did 4 episodes of Pixelmon, and then the other 2 days, that was with Operation Bedrock and Operation Dome. Because I would upload... Okay, that's how I did it. So, let's say this. From Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I did Let's Play episodes. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday were Pixelmon episodes. Wednesday was Operation Dome, while Operation Bedrock was on Saturdays. So that's how I did 12 videos a week. But I was the type of person that recorded a month ahead of time too. And thinking that, oh, this is going to be a great idea because I'll be able to have videos every single day and then people will enjoy them and things like that. But the thing is that it took me 2 weeks out of the whole entire month to edit it all together. So all I was doing was just wasting my time and not being able to catch up, because after that month was over, I had to do it all over again. So I was not even keeping up with the videos that I thought I was going to do. And I was doing 20-minute, 30-minute episodes of everything. So I had to keep on talking. I had to keep on recording. I was doing like 8 recordings in a day. Then afterwards, I was editing all those videos in the same day. I pushed myself way too hard. I had that passion. I had that drive to push myself to do 12 videos a day, or not a day, but two videos a day, which were 20 to 30 minutes every day for 6 days a week. I pushed myself way too hard. And that's the reason why I try not to push myself hard now, but at the same time is that I don't want to procrastinate and be lazy. I basically destroyed myself when it came to that. But at the same time, too, is that was the main reason why I didn't have any work on Operation Dome and as well as Operation Bedrock, because I was spending a lot of my time just editing the videos that I was trying to record ahead of time to be caught up and to have so much content for an entire month, and then on forth with all the other days. I'm insane. I don't know how I even did it, guys. I honestly don't even know how I did it. And I don't think I'll be able to do something like that ever again. Maybe on a smaller scale, but not at that great scale that I did for 12 videos a day. That was just absolutely insane. But again, all of that was for nothing, honestly, because it didn't improve my channel, and I didn't get much growth out of all of that work either. So, lesson learned. But at what cost? My sanity. That was one of the main reasons why I wanted to quit. I spent all that time just to make all those videos, but nothing really went for the channel because I pushed myself too hard and I didn't get anything in return for it. So this is why I say to people who want to make a YouTube channel is that have fun with the content you are making. Find out what works for you. But now I'm going to have to add, don't push yourself too hard. Because burnout is real. Burnout is what makes people want to quit. And if I ever had that drive back, I would be so happy. But just as long as I don't push myself too hard again. I'm perfectly fine with what I'm doing now. But also, again, I don't want to push myself again, like, too hard. Because I gotta remember, like, there are going to be some days where I won't be able to do anything, and I should not feel bad that I couldn't be able to do anything for that day. It's good to take a small little break. What's up, Casper? Welcome to the live stream. But yeah, as for any advice, just don't push yourself too hard. I'm still amazed that I actually went through all of that. I will never be able to forget that. That was one of the things that made me want to quit YouTube. Even after spending so much time with it. One Let's Play I probably will never be able to finish would be Conker's Bad Fur Day. Cause that'll be a thing for Twitch. But not for YouTube, because the game is raunchy as it is. PewDiePie Tuber Simulator. Wait, what? There we go. Oh wait, I had 2 broken pickaxes, that's why. Okay, that's fine. Then we have this here, which I'm gonna have to fix. This here that I'm gonna have to fix. Probably do a live stream of fixing all of the tools. At least with the shovels. I don't have to worry about pickaxes for a long time. Again, I could talk about so many things. Like, so many things I wanted to do. But hey, there's still a new opportunity. Because people are enjoying the content that I'm making right now, and people want to see more content be made. But the better question is, will they stick around for that content? That's the thing I'm already afraid of. Because one of the main things that really set me back, which again was self-destructive, that I was stuck in my safe bubble. I was too afraid to do anything new because whenever I try, that's when people don't even pay attention to it. Because that's pretty much the motive for any person that wants to make a video. They want people to watch it. They want people to take a look at it. If that's not the case, then why make the video in the first place? So whenever I did do anything new that wasn't Minecraft related at that time, not many people take a look at it. So what that sent to me and anybody else that would have been in my shoes, that looks like it was just all wasted effort. And that was one of the reasons why I was afraid of doing anything new, because I thought that it wouldn't work out. But thankfully, PewDiePie Tuber Simulator worked out for me. And it still is working out for me. Because that's the thing that revived my channel once again. And they're still adding more content. So when you ever take a look at some of my PewDiePie Tuber Simulator videos recently, a lot of them are passing 500 views, some of them are already at 1,000 views. That support is great. Like, yeah, I commit my self-destructiveness, and I've talked about it a lot of times. But one of the things that was also just mind-boggling, that I would talk about a lot of stuff that I've been experiencing and been facing, that I've been having a problem with and been asking for feedback, but nobody was responding to me. Like, nobody was answering anything that I was really saying in the live stream, or not the live stream, but the video itself. So it all felt like I was just talking to myself. So a lot of my videos, you will hear me talk about a lot of my problems I've been facing, but some of the comments don't really respond to what I've been saying in the video itself. Some of them do, which I'm truly, truly grateful for, but a lot of them didn't. I was just looking for some validation. I was just looking for some comfort within the comments, but I just wasn't receiving any. So that kept on for a long, long time, and I was just not enjoying making Minecraft content anymore. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but I want to say Huss. So welcome to the live stream. We're just doing a little bit of real talk here. Funny thing is that I did a lot of real talk videos back then too. So whenever people go like, I'm gonna watch all your content, I'm gonna watch all your videos, it's like, okay, thank you. Just hopefully that some of my videos that I talk about my problems don't turn you away from what I'm doing now. Like, mainly, if I had to go back in time, the one thing I would change really is, how did I manage my time? I'll probably still go on the Pixelmon server. I would still be making friends with the community. I would still be doing a lot of things. But probably I would have not done Operation Dome until Operation Bedrock was finished. That would be the main thing. And then I probably would have just started live streaming from the get-go. Just from the straight beginning. Like, I'm going to live stream my progress. And then I'm just going to make videos talking about the progress. That's what I'm going to do. Because back then, YouTube gaming was not a thing. It was all Twitch live streaming. So I could have done a whole thing about Twitch and started off from Twitch. A lot of things would have probably been different now. But again, this is all hindsight, so it doesn't matter what could have happened. All that matters is what's happening now. And a lot of people are still supporting me on YouTube. They still stick by with me on the live streams. Even though it's late at night, some people are still here. And I truly greatly appreciate that. I like how I could actually see the amount from there. Or, you know, the base from here. So many streamers I've dealt with act like it's the viewer's fault, and most of the time it's the actions or the mindset that set the streamer back. Yeah, that's also true. And maybe, I don't know if I ever really gave off the vibe that it's the viewer's fault, but I did give off the vibe that the viewers are what dictates a person's channel. Like, I want to do something new, but I don't like the mindset that if I tried anything new, that it seems like nothing's gonna happen. Like, I did encourage people just to give my other content a chance, but that never worked out either. So it was just an endless loop of self-destructiveness that really set me back. So I'm pretty sure at some point I may have given the vibe, or may have given the impression that it is the viewer's fault. But I think I actually gave more of an impression that, like, hey, there's going to be other content that people will make. Just give it a chance, because they are putting their effort into it. And if people are not watching, then what would be the point of creating such content? I think that's where I wanted to say that I gave off that impression. But I won't know unless if I look back in all my videos. It's been so long since I've taken a look at all my older videos. Yeah, I would trust you, Demon. As Wings of Redemption said, if you're gone for a day, you might as well be gone for a month. If you're gone for a month, you don't come back. Making online content is so ADD driven. No matter what you do to bring yourself, and if the people don't come with you, then try to ease them in. But it's such a tricky thing. It's like you watch 5 seasons of a sitcom. Lord Ramirez, welcome back. And the 6 is the action or horror series, and people will be alienated. Like, that's kind of one thing I wanted to do. Like, I wanted to do Let's Plays and things like that. So I did make Let's Plays, but the numbers don't lie. A lot of people didn't even look at the Let's Plays. Although, some of them are really, really bad. Because I didn't really know what to talk about. Like, Bomberman Hero was my absolute worst Let's Play. Because after, like, half of it, I was just dreading the whole thing. And I showed that in my own commentary. So yeah, that was my worst Let's Play. And I would say my best Let's Play would probably be my Super Mario 64 Let's Play, because I had so many things to talk about and so many things to do, and I already known the game from front to back. So that was easy for me to play and commentate too. I would totally do Bomberman Hero all over again if I could make it better. Like, I didn't like that Let's Play. It's a tough question because there are some good Nickelodeon shows now. Not all of them are great. Cartoon Network like to experiment. But if they would stop with the Teen Titans Go for 24 hours, like not even like 18 hours of Cartoon Network as Teen Titans Go, they need to chill with that. Oh wait, that's Clay. Like, the old Nicktoons, the old Cartoon Network, those were a lot of great shows. Those are absolutely great shows. I loved The Kids Next Door. I loved Courage the Cowardly Dog. Just a lot of those old shows were so good. Even some of the experimental shows were good too. But of course, you did have a lot of bad shows, not gonna lie. Super Mount Fort Awesome and The Problem Solvers are one of the main shows that you would think about when it comes to how bad it was. The saturation, the color schemes, the animation, the character design, what were they thinking? Like, it's one thing for a show that's made to be stupid, that's one thing, but at least make it more comprehensible, not just lol random humor. There's a reason why that the show got canceled early on. There's a block over there. No block left behind. But yeah, going back to Barman, it's my worst Let's Play. No doubt about it, it's my absolutely worst. I still have it up. but it was my absolutely worst. I was so done with it, but I just kept going because I just wanted to finish what I started. That's clay still. Well, I can use dirt here. Honestly, like, the old shows were best. It's not the nostalgia that's blinding me. It's just the fact that there was just so much more quality back then. The writing was good, the character design was good, animation was good. It wasn't solely based on LOL random humor. Remember Uncle Grandpa? Like, back then, when a cartoon did a crossover, it was anticipated, it was loved, it was just hyped up to be like, oh my god, this is going to be a greatest thing. But when Cartoon Network did their own crossovers with all the new shows, it happened to be like 3 of the most disliked shows of all time, and they did a crossover with all those shows put together. It's like, no, that's not going to work. But it's all about the money, and it's all about trying to sell the merchandise. Like I said, it's all about the money. If you're unable to sell merchandise along with the cartoon, then don't bother making that show whatsoever. Even though they didn't even have any merchandise with Uncle Grandpa, so what was that show all about? It's a shame that quality shows become shut down because it wasn't making money. And Nickelodeon is no saint either, because there's a lot of shows that they had to can, or they canned over because there wasn't any money to be made from it. And as far as I know, the Disney Channel treat their shows well. But even then, you probably have to get a subscription just to watch those shows. Hey, at least with Uncle Grandpa, they had a straight man there where he's just like, don't do this and things like that, even though he's part of the shenanigans, but at least he's level-headed to know that, hey, something is wrong. That's why he was my favorite character. At least somebody was trying to make sense of the whole thing, but sadly he still gets wrapped up in all the shenanigans. And don't take that out of context. I know what I said. Why would my sandstone? Didn't I have sandstone? Oh well, I'm just gonna put grass blocks here. There we go. Hey, we have Yoink here. I wonder if that was actually from the memes I've been doing. The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Even then, it's not really much of a crossover, it's more of a cameo, but they made the cameo work well. That's the thing. If you're gonna do a crossover with its own story, that's another thing. Like the Powerpuff Girls and the Uncle Grandpa crossover, and I think they've actually done another crossover with Uncle Grandpa with another show. Was it Teen Titans Go or was it something else I'm thinking of? But even then, it still didn't work well. It's just hated shows that happen to have a crossover. Be like, hey, look at that. Look at this crossover. Oh, hey, there's some grass blocks here. Okay, I could go back over there. I'll just read what JC said because it's gonna be, it's just gonna be, it was marked as spam because of the swearing. Which I don't blame you anyways. Is that what went wrong with Cartoon Network? It's like what happened with Ben 10, just Teen Titans and everything else, just so many remakes that it just ruins the show. Like the original Teen Titans, fantastic. The original Ben 10, fantastic. Even though I had never really watched Ben 10, it was still good. And then of course with Ben 10 growing up, still good because it showed maturity, it showed that all the characters are growing up. You get to see them grow up. Fine, perfect. Then we have Ben 10 where there's just an alternate type of reality, just different storytelling. No. Steven Universe, yeah, good show. Amazing World of Gumball, great show. I love Amazing World of Gumball. If there was a marathon, of course, that they put out a lot of Amazing World of Gumball, so I gotta give them that credit. Because Amazing World of Gumball, it is a good show. Now, Nickelodeon did good with the Very Odd Parents up until the last seasons. Because arguably, when you added Chloe into the mix, like people were saying that it went downhill because they added Baby Poof there. Which I know that in UK terms, it's probably offensive, but just mind you that we're talking about just a baby fairy here, which doesn't make it any sound better, guys. I know that. But still, whenever they added the Poof the fairy, like people were saying that it went downhill, which I could argue it didn't, because it just added more context, it added more shows and story added on. But when they started to remove a lot of the side characters, that's when it really went downhill. They removed Vicky, they removed Trixie, they removed Chad and Brad, I think it was his name. Veronica, just all these side characters, Elmer, AJ, Chester. Like I remember the characters' names. That's how iconic these guys were, and all the side characters along matters of that. AJ and AJ and the only one character I completely forgot was the foreign kid. I can't remember his name on the top of my head right now. I'm trying to remember. That's kind of embarrassing. I remember everybody else, but I can't remember him. That's what happened, why the UK didn't actually get any of the episodes. What was his name? I'm trying to remember. I know Francis was the bully. Francis was the bully that they removed. Crocker still existed because they had an antagonist there. But they removed Vicky. For crying out loud, her name was in the intro of the song. Why would you remove one of the main antagonists of the show? It's not... Is it Simon? No, it's not Simon. I cannot remember the name of the foreign kid to save my life right now in the Very Odd Parents. I really can't. But still, when they removed all the side characters, that's when it started going downhill. Like, you would only see them as background characters or cameos. You don't really ever see them or hear them talk. And then another thing that they did wrong was they made Cosmo's voice so high pitch. Like back then, it was cool. He sounded mature, even though he was goofy and silly. But as the seasons went on, his voice became more and more high pitched and annoying. No, AJ. No, AJ was the genius here, the genius kid. I'm talking about the foreign kid that I want to say, I don't think he had an Indian accent, but it was high pitch. I'm gonna look this up real quick. I really need to do it because otherwise it's just gonna bother me to this day. Fairly Odd Parents. I remember when I thought it was always called Fairly Odd Parents, but no, it's Fairly Odd Parents. That blown my mind. Let us see. Let us see. Trying to find the name. Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Doug's Dell Dimmadome. Let us see. Side characters. Why am I unable to find you? Sanjay, there you go. That was Sanjay that I was talking about. It started with an S. Alright. But again, they just got rid of all the side characters. Oh, I was already looking it up. I was not. Yeah. Alaska pays you to live there? Hey, if they have great internet, I'll probably live there too. I don't even have an axe. I thought I had an axe. I need to chop down these trees. Even then, I probably only have 20 minutes left anyways. Chester McBadbat. McBadbat. I can't even say his name correctly. It's always a tongue twister. Oh, I do have axes. That'll work. I have some stone shovels here too. Cute. So cute. But yeah, just a lot of good shows. They changed for the worse. Very Odd Parents was sadly one of them. Hey, if Alaska allows you to own foxes, then I'll probably be moving to Alaska. It'll be a perfect temperature and perfect environment for them. But again, if they have great internet, then I'll probably live there. The thing is, Courage the Cowardly Dog never scared me. Some of the parts were creepy, but I enjoyed it because it was something that I've never seen before in a show. That's why I liked it. Some people, on the other hand, did not like it at all, which, fair enough. I can understand that. But for me, I loved it. I never had any nightmares of it. I wasn't scared to death of it. But I can understand it. Like, I can understand why people may not like it. But it was absolutely one of my favorite shows of all time. It had a good season finale. It's been rumored that there's going to be more coming up, but that has never happened. There was I can't even talk correctly. There was a teaser with one of the characters that we know as Eustace. Didn't really show anything about Courage the Cowardly Dog, but that never went anywhere as far as we know. But sadly, the voice actor of Eustace has passed away as far as I remember, so I don't know how they're going to work with that. But I loved Courage the Cowardly Dog. I never really got into Rugrats because I thought that the whole concept of babies talking and things like that, it didn't catch my attention. I thought it was just dumb at the time, so I never really got into that. Sadly. I know that they're trying to do a reboot of Rugrats, which they're going to do a little bit of CGI or what they call live action. Why is there a furnace up here? Where did that come from? I've never seen this before. Where did this come from? Okay, we're going to chop down this tree anyways, but hey. It's funny how I discover a lot of things. I never even knew this thing existed. Katsune, welcome back. That's funny because I remember the Shadow episode where Courage legitimately had a conversation with a character, for crying out loud. That was the only thing that sucked about it, is that there were no real conversations between Courage and another character like that one. And that wasn't even a pilot episode as far as I remember. I don't think it was a pilot episode. If it was, then that would make sense. Hey, a chest. Where did this come from? Who made this chest? I'm gonna leave it there. I'll get rid of it later. A good place to hide a chest? But I don't even know who made it. Okay. The things I discover. Oh yeah, the things I do for love. And then his iconic wine. And the recurring villain, cats. But yeah, Courage the Cowardly Dog should have had more speaking lines every once in a while. Just actually discussing with the characters. But probably that's what made it even better, that he didn't. I don't know. It's kind of like a mixed feeling. And of course the iconic blabbling. Yeah, that could be a thing too. Like, whenever you just hear him speak, it's like, yay, he said the line. Even then, I think that the season finale was just the origin story of how Courage was adopted by Muriel. So, out of all the season finales, just to introduce how it happened was the best way to end off the series. because you get to see what happened to Courage's real parents. I'm not gonna spoil anything for you, so if you haven't seen it, then by all means, you get to see the finale. You get to see what happened. It's a touching story, and pretty much it's just history from there. Well, you're talking about Muriel and Eustace. Muriel was the old lady, and Eustace was the farmer that hated Courage. It's not really like true hatred, but it's more like he likes to mess with Courage. That's why he always wears the green mask. But at least within every episode, you usually see that Eustace gets what's coming to him. So, you know, you can't really say that nothing happens to Eustace. But I remember I've been wanting to play the song that Muriel always plays on the sitar. Like, that's one of the things I wanted to learn. I don't know if I still know how to do it either. But like I said, like, even though Eustace treated Courage badly, Eustace still gets punished. So bad things still happen to him. So it's like, yeah, serves you right. Don't be mean to Courage. But you never really root for anything that bad that happens to Eustace. It's just, it happens. And usually it's because of it's Eustace's own fault. So there you go. I keep missing the centerpiece. There you are. Sadly, I did not. I never really got to watch the Avatar: The Last Airbender. I liked the show. I just was not ever able to see any of the episodes, because whenever it usually aired, I was already doing something else. Like, either I was already at school, or maybe at the time was that? No, I don't think I was working at the time. I just wasn't able to really watch the show. But yeah, I would love to learn how to play the sitar. Well, not really the sitar, but the song that Muriel plays. Is this going to be hovering above? Why, yes it is. So we're going to have to get rid of that soon. Alright. Well, here's the thing about that, is that Avatar was great when they made Korra. The thing is that they wanted to get rid of the show. When I say they, I mean like the corporations or the executives. Like, they treated that show horribly. Like, it could have been so great, but they didn't give any hype for it. They didn't advertise it. They didn't do anything with the show. It was just a lot of the episodes were unknown or pushed back, things like that. Like, there was no communication. It was just, they treated the show so badly. That's why we weren't able to get a good ending or things like that. There's a lot of YouTube videos dedicated talking about why Korra was not getting the proper deserved attention. Withered Wolfie just subscribed. Yeah, it's a good show, but the executives treated it so badly. That's why Nintendo has a history of just shelving off shows. Like, the potential that it could have had, they were pushing it off to the side. Like, one person explained that if they put the show on their sister channel, that just means they're gonna get rid of it. Like, it's gone. Like, there's no coming back from that. As soon as they put it to their sister channel, that's when you know it's no longer gonna be put on back onto Nickelodeon. So hence why, like I said, like, Nickelodeon has a history of treating their shows badly. Cartoon Network at least gives shows a try, but if it does become badly through the reviews and viewer watch, then yeah, they're gonna shelve it. It's not like they had so many episodes going for it and then they decided to shelve it to the side because they wanted to move on with something else. Cartoon Network at least gives some shows a try. Some of them work out, some of them don't. Some of them we just don't know why they even continue on making the episodes to begin with. And keep in mind, Nickelodeon had a chance to have Adventure Time be on Nickelodeon, but they didn't choose that. They chose a different show, which I don't remember what it was. I can't remember what it was. I don't want to say any wrong information, but I completely forgot what show got accepted, and then what happened to Adventure Show. Adventure Show was put onto Cartoon Network instead. So thankfully, that's what happened. So it was a good thing that Cartoon Network was the one that picked up Adventure Time. But if you ever want to listen to some reviews and some talk about old TV shows, I would recommend Rebel Taxi for all of that. At least he makes the commentary a lot fun to listen to. So he's entertaining to listen. Although he does have a lot of sexual innuendos here and there, but if you don't mind that, then by all means, go ahead and watch Rebel Taxi. I can get rid of this, put this right there, and put this right here. Last King just subscribed. Why, thank you. Hey, at least with Nickelodeon, they did have a lot of good sitcoms and things like that, like the IRL shows. But when Cartoon Network decided to do that, it didn't work out for them. When they tried to do CN Real, remember that time period? Where we had Andrew WK, then we had ourselves Build, Destroy, Build, or whatever it's called. Destroy, Build, Destroy. I don't even know the show anymore. I don't even know what it is. Like, when they did that time period where they wanted to do a lot of live action shows, that was Cartoon Network's worst moment. You could say that they experimented, but that itself just failed so hard. I'm old, guys. I'm old. Oh, so they... Okay. I wanted to say Fanboy and Chum Chum, but I wasn't too sure if that was the show. So they got... So instead of Adventure Time, they chose Fanboy and Chum Chum. Because it was viral at the time. But even though it made it, just because it's viral doesn't mean that it's going to be a hit. And Fanboy and Chum Chum had 2 seasons for crying out loud. But that was the lull random humor that I was talking about, that a lot of shows were going for. And Cartoon Network was no different because they had a few of the lull random shows. But at least they were smart enough to stop it when they knew that it wasn't going anywhere. Cartoon Network, however, they continued on with it because they wanted to try to make money out of it. DuckTales, I remember. Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. I don't remember much of the actual lyrics of the song, but I remember it so well. I remember Darkwing Duck. I remember DuckTales. Tailspin. Goof Troops. House of Mouse. Like, the major crossover of all time was House of Mouse, where all of the Disney characters were just pretty much going into a club while Mickey Mouse was the host of the whole show, trying to make everything work well and flow together with some performances and other things. But here comes Pete trying to ruin everything so that he could take over the business. I am 26 years old. So there are a lot of things I remember. I may not remember them well, but I remember. I remember Teacher's Pet. I remember Pepper Ann. One show that a lot of people do not remember to this day is What a Mess. It was popular in the UK, but we had some showings in the US. It was on an obscure channel, and not many people remember What a Mess, which is just, I don't know if it's a slice of life type of story, but it's just more or less just the story about a messy dog and her friend, a bird. I think What a Mess was a girl. Hey, don't make fun of Pepper Ann. I like Pepper Ann. Well, I haven't actually watched it in a long time. Maybe that's one of the things too. But I don't think it was just incohesive. I think that Pepper Ann was just more or less like a type of just going through school and things happen along the way. I remember Teacher's Pet, where the dog wanted to be like a real boy, so he goes to school, but he also has to get home in time so that the owner, I think it was the teacher as well, that they just needed to get home before the teacher came home. But even then, the boy had a talking blue dog. And it's just so funny thinking that nobody else finds it strange that there is a boy that is blue at a school. At least Chalk Zone made a good excuse of why. I can't remember the name though. But he just explained why the character was blue, because it's cold up in Ireland or something like that. Or Greenland. Yeah, Greenland. He said he was from Greenland, and then it's like, oh, why? If you're from Greenland, then why are you so blue? It's cold up there. Good excuse. Nate Nowland just subscribed. Why, thank you. I am running out of inventory so fast. Why am I not putting blocks away? I'm hoarding up blocks again. And I have a lot more blocks down here too, so I could easily make more of the chests. What am I doing? What am I doing? I don't even know. Let's go ahead and pick up all the blocks. Sorry, Nate, but that's not how it works. It wouldn't be fair for anybody else who's been here for a very, very long time. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. I wonder who it's from. But if anything else, Quentin Reviews did a perfectly fine job of discussing about Blue's Clues. So if anything else, you could go to his channel and watch that video. Is there like a controversy with Quentin Reviews that I'm not aware of? I don't know. I don't know why he said yikes. That's the thing that's making me question what's going on. I don't know why, but that was bothering me so bad. It's just like a random stone in the dirt spot. It's like, why? Why does that exist? Defending a T-Series like how? Like you want a T-Series to win? Oh well. If that's the case, he still made a good video about Blue's Clues, so that's what I'm gonna go with. I like how the water is still glitched, where it's showing the spot where the tree used to be. That's why we have a little bit of shadows going on here. Funny how that works. Okay. Yeah, let's not get political. Politics is what ruins every chat whatsoever. But you can't really compare what Quentin has said to the actions of what Jared has done. So those are two different things. Unless that Quentin did exactly what Jared did, that's when I could say, okay, step away. But if it's two separate things, then it's not fair to compare them. But at least we got this section cleared off. There's going to be a chest up there, which I'm going to have to get rid of. Again, I don't have no idea who made this chest or why does it exist. But free torches. Grab that. Grab that. Oh, hey, I forgot. I gotta get rid of my resource blocks. I should have done that so I could have even more room. What am I doing? What am I thinking? How do I even play this game? By the way, that's not it. We have 4 diamonds so far that we've found. The last time when I really did multiplayer live streams is when I was playing Call of Duty World War II. And I remember playing that game every single day because I wanted to get to level 1000, but then I stopped. I don't remember when the last level was, but it's kind of funny how they updated the game with more content to it too. It's like, wow, they're still updating World War II. In Minecraft, that's a good question. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I remember I usually play Hunger Games and things like that, because those were fun. The thing was that World War II had the hype of it becoming the game that brings back boots on the ground, which it did. For me, it was fun. There were some bad moments here and there, but it wasn't completely broken for me. But everybody else had different opinions about it. Which, fair enough. When it first launched, we only had like 9 maps to play. For me, what I did was I completely just played Shipment 24/7 because that's one I usually have fun playing, because I would usually get anywhere from 50 kills up to 100 kills per match. So that was my main source of leveling up, especially with the kill count. And it was gotten so bad that people were complaining a lot that they updated it to where you won't be able to get all the kill streaks in a single match. It was like, oh man, they ruined it for me, because I would always go for the turret gunner every single time. I would have the emergency supply drop, I would have paratroopers, and then I would have turret ball gunner, where I would just do that and I would just get kills upon kills upon kills upon kills, and I would do it with requisition, because whenever you die, you don't lose that kill streak. So I was one of those players who constantly did that, and I would do it so many times. And I had fun because I was just going for the XP. But they changed requisition where they nerfed it so that you actually had to get a higher score to get it. It was still possible to get ball turret gunner by the end of the game, but it was just a little bit more difficult to do so. I keep forgetting what I'm doing. And look at that, I just lost track of time. If anything else, I will continue on playing for the next 13 minutes, because that's when it's going to hit midnight for me. And that'll be a good place to stop for everybody as well, because this live stream has been going on for pretty much 3.5 hours. My, how time flies when you're having fun talking to people in chat. And this is, again, what I talked about earlier, that chat really helps with the live streaming aspect. And I don't need any of that stuff. Maybe the string. I'll probably keep the string, because string is kind of hard to come by. I don't care about the wool, though. You know what? Maybe the flint. No. The hidden chest is no more. So I'm pretty much going to put everything away now. So what I'm going to do is that after this live stream, I'm going to be making a video about lit level 700. So that's going to be uploaded in the morning. So I'm going to go to sleep early tonight for like the first time ever. Hopefully around 2 a.m. Because normally I sleep around 4 or 5 a.m. So 2 a.m. alone is early for me. So I'm going to wake up around 10. I'm going to upload the level 700 video. And then after that, later on, I'm going to upload the mask video. The rewards, the tokens, explanation about all that. Even though you probably all know about it already, I still want to encourage you guys to go ahead and give the video a watch, because it's going to help me out so much if you do. Just give it a watch, comment down below the video, give the video a like. It will help out a lot. Because there's probably a lot of people who still haven't updated the game. They still haven't not known what's new with the game. Or maybe even some newcomers that want to see what's new with the game. They'll be able to see that video, and that will help them out too. Then after that, then I will be doing a live stream of opening up all the gifts from level 600 all the way to level 700. And then we're going to continue on playing more Craniac. And then I'll be going to work. And then when I come back home from work, more than likely I will be doing an Operation Bedrock episode. So I'll be able to talk to a lot of people about what's been going on and things like that. Update people of the series that people thought it was over. Some people still don't know that I'm doing live streams occasionally. Granted, that is like the second live stream I've done after a long while. But I'm still going to continue on doing more live streams and things like this. The point of all of this is that I am insane that I have dumb projects, and this is one of my dumb projects to mine the entire world. There's nothing but bedrock left except for the floor cores, because we need something flat to walk on. Yeah, that's pretty much the point of it. I make stupid projects, and people like my dumb projects that I work on. I can put the string right here for the time being. There's the dirt. There's the flint. I'll probably put some junk in here too. Why not? Just in case. And let's see. Anything else I need to put in? Probably not. But at least got some more birch wood that I could work with. I could put a furnace in there. I'm only organizing this because I know that Dietary may still be here. Management. Oh wait, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, welcome back, Clip Central. Oh yeah, I have an iron golem farm. Let's see the progress of... Ooh, not bad. Almost 3 stacks. There will always be a appreciation of somebody working on a project or things like that, no matter how dumb it is. So that's a good part. Huh, clay. So yeah, you know my determination, you know all the things I do when it comes to making projects like this. This is where my work ethic comes from. If I have a goal or an idea in mind, I will do all I can do for that project to be done. Sometimes it may not be completed, sometimes it may take a long time, but you could see that I put in a lot of hard work and dedication to any project that I have in mind. You asked a question, you left. Oh, so mean. I'm kidding. But Operation Bedrock is a series where my friends and I were going to be mining the entire world and there's nothing but bedrock left, except for the floor, of course, because we need something flat to walk on. Granted that I was gone for about a good 2 years and there's been a lot of times where I didn't even do any work whatsoever, but seeing how people are enjoying Minecraft again and want to see this crazy project be done, this is where I am making this series come back again. And I fell. But yeah. There's a lot of blocks to be mined, there's a lot of things to do, and there's a lot of more live streams to be happening in the near future. So more content for this channel and more things to show and talk to around people too. But that's pretty much all I could really say. We still got a good 5 minutes left. We pretty much did a lot of work. I got rid of this mound, I got rid of some other mounds over there. We have Baby Luna completely and utterly destroying all the sand and gravel blocks all around here. So all that work has finally been done. What we're probably going to do and what we're probably going to do or plan out, things like that. I know I said it twice. It's been a long day, guys. It took 2 hours to finally get this live stream up and running because internet was so bad over here. But what we probably will do is that we'll make a staircase all over again. I don't know, maybe we will. It sounds like a good idea. We'll just put steps down all the way down towards bedrock, just so that could be visually appealing or that shows the progress of what we're doing. If we're gonna line it or mine it up layer by layer type of deal, there'll be that. And keep in mind, whenever I say welcome back, you cannot say welcome back to a stranger. You can say welcome to a stranger, but never welcome back. You only say welcome back to a person you know. But Roz, welcome. Yeah, I probably will do the staircase. Again, sounds like a good idea, but let's see if we'll be able to do it. The only problem is, will I be filling up all the gaps with stone blocks? Or will I just leave gaps all over the place? Because that was the main issue with the last staircases. I think I was the type of person that put down or filled up the steps. So it sounds counterproductive when you think about it that way. I don't know. We're gonna have to think about that, plan things along, and see how well it works out. For now, what I'm gonna have to do is layer off everything to 65, because this is how it's all gonna start. But on the north side, or on the farther side, we're gonna have to get rid of all that sand and gravel too. So that's probably what we're gonna work on while I'm working on flattening this down to Y65. So that's the game plan. That's totally the game plan. Yeah, it did actually, because one of the things is that imagine doing layer by layer by layer where it seems like it's never gonna end. But at least with staircases, we just go mine straight all the way to the other side, where we get to see the finish line, and seeing the finish line is where it helps us continue on just to get it done. Just like real life. Like, you could be running and running for a long time. It seems like it's never gonna end, but once you see that finish line, you're just gonna go for it. You just want to get it done and get it over with, and that's where you push yourself to go to that finish line, and then you're finally done. You completed the marathon. Figuratively speaking, that this is not a marathon when it comes to Minecraft. While we still have a lot of work to do, lots of mounds to get rid of. Then we have those mounds. Little bit by little bit, it's all gonna be mined down from nut, all the way to oblivion. But this is going to be the end of this live stream. I want to thank Code 3 Boys FHP for these insane donations from the broken live stream. He donated a total amount of $65 while the live stream was just crashing and burning. Like, when I was live streaming, my upload speed was under 1 gigabyte. I was just waiting to see if it would end when it'll come back where it would fix itself, but that never happened. But all that time, Code 3 Boys FHP just sent donation after donation after donation. No idea why. He was an absolute madman. And for that, I'm thanking him at the level 700 video, and I'm keeping all of his donations up to the Wall of Fame for the time being of myself going from level 700 to 750. So already, he's going to fill up half the wall with all of his donations. While I was feeling down, he lifted me back up. And again, as I said, like, he had no obligation to do any of that stuff. I was surprised that he even did it, and I felt so bad that he did it because there was nothing happening with the live stream. But I'm so grateful for all of the support that he has done. So all that money is going to be going towards commissioning new emotes. So whenever I get more channel members, we will have more emotes to work with. But sorry, Joseph. Thank you. Welcome back. But I'm pretty much ending with this live stream. I've been on for 3.5 hours. So it's been a very busy day, but it's been a very successful day. We had ourselves a Tuber Simulator live stream, and then we have a successful, even though it was a successful crash and burn live stream, but it was still successful nevertheless. And then I was able to come back to do this live stream for 3.5 hours. I've seen a lot of new faces. I dropped the bottle. More faces, and as well as that, we had new subscribers joining. But until then, thank you for everybody for showing up to talk, to be brand new subscribers, to like this live stream and show all the support for this day. Tomorrow there will be another live stream before I go to work, so stay tuned. It'll probably happen within, I want to say 12 hours from now. So there you go. 12 hours from now there'll probably be another live stream. But until then, have a good night, everyone. I've been Sword King 090, and then as always, I'll see you guys next time in a new video or live stream.